All right, here at HITEC 2022, and I'm with my friend that I've never met in person, but I've known for almost 2 years, multiple phone call conversations, multiple Zooms, multiple texts, and now finally I'm here with Ken Patel, who is the founder of EV Hotels, and he has his main right-hand man, Jeff, who is going to introduce himself so I don't butcher anything for his title and position.
Yeah, so Jeff Driskel. I'm with EV Hotels and kind of a branding and outreach position, Chief Impact Officer. But my day-to-day is I'm actually an NFL player, play for the Houston Texans, and I'm from Orlando. So just a quick drive for me, wanted to come down here and experience this awesome event. So, it's always good to hang out with Ken and yourself and be part of a cool event. So looking forward to talking.
Oh, me too. I'm very glad that you're on the microphone with us. And so, Ken, let's jump in. For the audience that hasn't seen, hasn't watched, hasn't done anything, what's your background? What are you doing in the industry? And what are you looking forward to here at HITEC?
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing here because I usually stock shelves at Walmart. But
hey, we all got to have a day job.
So, no, but for real, been in the industry 26 years.
Yep.
I want to see this industry revolutionize, evolve in different aspects, in different facets, and experience to know that where we can take it to the future and what we can do with it.
Yeah.
And EV Hotel is the future. EV Hotel is all about the new experiences with crypto, NFTs, and how do we take the technology aspect? And that's what we're here.
Yeah.
HITEC is the world's largest technology conference, and EV Hotel has its own technology stack. We've created the world's first all-in-one software. We've created our own smart devices. We have the smart application that is attached to the smart devices. So this is now a revolution.
Yeah.
This is why we have a technology conference. And how do we scale it to further better the automation that we always speak about?
For sure. And how did you two get connected? What made you, Jeff, buy into the EV vision? I'm
going to guess we connected the same way that you guys did. I'm going to guess LinkedIn. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we connected as well. So playing in the NFL, we have two very different seasons of life. We have in season and out of season. Out of season, I essentially have no responsibility besides working out. So early on, I got very interested in real estate, started investing, and just kind of found out that real estate, while it's a great investment vehicle, it's really hard to scale.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of capitalizing on a building. So I was just kind of looking for ways to capitalize on a building, but also use technology to optimize that. And I came across Ken and what he was doing with EV Hotel. And at the same time, he reached out to me, just because he liked the background that I had, everything that I'd been through. He kind of knew about my career and the things that I'd been through. And he just thought that kind of embodied what EV Hotel is. And we connected, hit it off. And, over the past year or so, we've been able to get a lot done in a short period of time.
Yeah.
And I say we, it's mostly Ken. I'm just kind of along for the ride and am enjoying it and learning along the way. So happy to be a part of the brand.
For sure.
Yeah. And I would say it's always we.
Yeah.
It's always we.
Team. Yeah.
And, Jeff's been a very big part of EV Hotel. We've been connected for close to a year now. And I think, this is, when we think of hospitality, it's never I. There's no I in hospitality, right? It's always about the team, the culture. It's the we moments, I call them. And as long as we're able to scale it in that aspect, this is all part of what hospitality is.
For sure.
And delivering this brand to the world has been a very long journey. And now we're able to do it with our first hotel in downtown Phoenix, due to open here in 8 months.
Yeah.
And I mean, that.
Yeah.
It's been a very, very long journey. So can't wait. Very excited. And I'm even more humbled and grateful than ever to be working with such great people like Jeff, meeting you, and all the people of hospitality.
Well, you have an impressive lineup of people that are serving on the board, executives, doing all these things, and you've really I look at you as like the Dwayne Rock Johnson of, like I know we've called you the Elon Musk of hospitality, but have you ever seen the TV show Ballers?
Oh yeah.
That's how I see it. You're just walking around and you're going to change and shake things up. And frankly, it might, upset some people that are traditionally, excuse me there, got to go back there, that are traditionally used to this older version of operating, right? We're seeing, granted, like, yes, this is a tech conference, but I think we're seeing a need that there's not a lot of operators here right now.
No. Oh, it's well said. And I don't mean to interrupt you, Will, but I just had this conversation 15 minutes ago with somebody in the outside lobby here. And I said that you look at the sponsors list, you don't see any hotel brands. You don't see anybody representing from a hotel brand except EV Hotel. That's it. You got 2 people from EV Hotel. I spoke yesterday about EV Hotel as the crypto NFT hotel brand, and that was the first panel of this conference. And why? I mean, we need technology.
Yeah.
Technology is in every single industry. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash.
Yeah.
You think about restaurants. You think about hotels have technology.
Yeah.
So it's everywhere. We have it everywhere. So there's obviously all these things, and technology plays a big part. But why wouldn't the brands want to take part in it?
Yeah.
It's very confusing to me.
Well, it's what the guests want. So we're like consistently waiting to not deliver on what the guests are looking for. Yeah.
I mean, even the Oracle hospitality report that came out, and this is from Oracle Hospitality, that everybody knows about. They, on the report, said 77% of guests want high tech. How clear is that?
Yeah. Well, high tech and high touch at the same time, because right now, as we're in this current age, Jeff, I don't know how many times have you had a flight canceled on you last minute these last few months. I know it's been crazy for us because we're seeing 600, 800, 900 flights a day being canceled while the demand is still traveling and people are still wanting this, but then they get to a hotel, they're paying $500 a night, and guess what? They don't have clean linen, they don't have clean towels, the housekeeping staff is short. So what's from your guys' perspective, when's the change, when's enough for that? Is EV going to have to open up its doors and let people see it for real? When's that going to be?
I mean, the enough was in 2020.
Yeah.
And now is the future.
Yeah.
We have to change. When you look around here, what you're seeing is talking about the operational deficiencies.
Yeah.
And how do we change them? What's the technologies here? The technologies here is how do we have better PMSs? How do we have better processes, right? And that's what they're trying to make you understand.
Yeah.
And you're not seeing a lot of operators here. They have to be here. Mm-hmm. You're seeing a lot of integrations here. And we have to understand that this is what the guests want, right? Till we understand that this is about the guest, we're not going to better it. But EV Hotel is making people change their minds. That's why you're seeing brands, not domestically only, but around the world, wanting to change like how EV Hotel is changing. We have other brands, whether it's Tokyo, whether it's in Germany. Those brands have been following what we're doing, and they're making those changes. Domestically, you're having a lot more people want to change from the current brands. Mm-hmm. And that's why you're seeing the luxury markets doing well.
Yeah.
And that's why you're seeing more boutique hotels. We're a franchise model. Yes, that's correct. But we're a boutique franchise model.
Yeah.
Maybe I just invented something.
Maybe another one.
Yeah.
Well, it's I don't know. I'm just seeing from here. My question to you and Jeff, even as I would love to know your thoughts. Do you think we're overdoing it in tech in the industry? Is tech being overdone? Because there's obviously not operators here. So when it comes to how do you get the operators in the door? Is there too much tech? Is that why they're scared?
I mean, if there was a hotel that had all of the technology that's in here, that would be overdoing it.
Yeah.
I think you have to figure out a way to use technology to really free up your talent. And your talent is your employees. And, that's what I want to see as a consumer.
Yeah.
Is I want to see people, addressing me and helping me enjoy my stay. Like the technology part of it is awesome.
Yeah.
But I want it to be in such a way to just that lets me enjoy my stay as much as possible. And I know there's, I like to have the traditional feel, but that's impossible right now where we are.
Yeah.
With the demands and the lack thereof employees out there.
For sure. I know right now we're at that point where guests want to choose how they experience the property. They don't want to be forced to wait in a queue. They don't want to be forced to do all this stuff. They want to be able to say, if I'm going in town for business, I want to be able to just check in on my phone, use the same credit card I booked with, and not have to swipe it again and do all this other stuff. I want to just get to my room and be done.
Yeah.
Versus sometimes I might be in a really good mood. I want to meet some people. I want to go get some drinks, the best recommendations. That's when I want to go through the queue, experience that whole human interaction. And I just think, by forcing one specific way for guests to experience something is really what's turning a lot of people off. You even see a lot of people backlashing Airbnb right now because they have a chore list upon a $150, $250 cleaning fee. So it's like
Chore list?
Like, yeah, your checkout list. Like you're like, hey, start the sheets and fold the laundry and vacuum the floors and like these insane, like checkout instructions. And they're paying this crazy fee. And so like, okay, people are done with like this one way of how we have to do it. Yeah. And I think it's going to be an interesting shake, especially when you guys open up in January. It's going to be incredible.
It will. I think, people are going to understand what a new hospitality means, right? They're going to understand what an evolution means, evolution, revolution, all of these things, right? And these are keywords that I use, and hopefully people catch on what I mean by them.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the evolution of the web, where we went from Netscape, Net0 to Google, Microsoft, Apple, we've never had that in hospitality. So now we need to have that in hospitality.
Yeah.
We went only from a 19-inch television to a 55-inch television, but we've never went and changed the technology aspect.
Yeah.
And now we're able to do that. And when EV Hotel opens, they'll be able to witness it, right? How we witnessed Tesla change the auto industry.
Yeah.
And how we're going to be able to witness this right here changing the hospitality industry.
For sure. Well, the last question I always like to ask, number one thing you're looking forward to out of this conference? Is it the connections? Is it the partners? What's your number one goal here?
I love to meet people. So it's not even about this conference. I meet people all the time. I don't really care what they do. I just love to talk to them.
Yeah. And
for me, technology's a very big love for me outside of hospitality and the cryptos and NFTs. So for me to get the opportunity to speak at this conference, when they asked me, I was all about it. I wanted to be here. I wanted to see all these great people that love technology, and I wanted Jeff to be part of it as well.
For sure. Well, I'm super appreciative of you guys being on the podcast today, getting to meet you in person, finally having this experience where it's
finally, as The Rock says, right?
Yeah,
finally.
Yeah.
So you got referred to as Dwayne Johnson today.
That's crazy.
And the Elon Musk hospitality. And like the one time that we're
and like the Ballers too. I mean, that was one of my favorite shows.
I love that show too.
Yeah.
You guys have been awesome. Super appreciative of the time sitting down. And everyone who's watching and listening, check out EV Hotel. Make sure you connect with Ken. LinkedIn.
Seth Rogen right here.
Seth Rogen. Oh, Seth?
Not
Joe
Rogan. I got my wrong Rogan.
It's okay. Well, I'll you buy me dinner.
That's it.
All you listeners out there, thank you so much for watching and listening, and check them out.